when you missed a Friday prayer, you missed one rakah. That means you met one rakah. So what are you supposed to do after the imam finishes the prayer?
Yes, when it is on Juma day, it is very important for a Muslim to start preparing for Juma in the morning.
Okay.
You don't even have any reason why you should miss Juma's prayer, because this is a program that's legislated weekly. Then what should be your reason for not meeting up? So it's a sign of seriousness. It's a sign of lack of commitment for a Muslim not to meet with Juma service. But regarding your question, if anything happens which is permissible by Sharia and you miss one rak'ah, now if you meet Imam on the second rak'ah, but for you to get that rak'ah, you must meet the Imam on ruku'u. If the Imam rises up from the ruku'u before you meet him, then you don't have any rak'ah. That's the implication. Okay. For you to be said to have gotten a rak'ah, you must meet the Imam on ruku'u or before he gets to ruku'u. Okay. So if that happens, you now sit down with the Imam after the tahiyyah. When the Imam does taslim, you can rise up and read out loudly. Okay. And read Fatiha loudly, read Surah loudly, and you do your taslim, you have Jum'ah. But in the event you do not get one rakah with the Imam, it means you don't have Jum'ah, and when you rise up, you are going to now observe Zuhur, 4 rakah. Okay. You cannot say, when you miss Jum'ah with the Imam, you can't stand up and now pray your own Jum'ah the way the Imam prayed. No. If you miss Jum'ah with the Imam, you are going to replace it with Zuhur. The only time that you can pray with the Imam is when you are able to get one rakah with the Imam, then you can get up and observe the second rakah as your own Juma.
Yeah, Imam, yeah, Amir. What do you have to say about someone that run to miss Salah?
Alhamdulillah. Running to miss Salat is a violation of the Sunnah of the Prophet, and we should remember that worship is only considered to be genuine when you obey. Allah is interested in our obedience to the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Prophet says, when the salat is established and you are moving towards the masjid, you have to go gently with tranquility and with honor. Don't rush. Whatever you meet, observe it. Whatever passes you by, you complete it. So running to miss salat is a violation of the Sunnah of the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam.
Now, my next question is it in any situation that a Muslim is being pardoned of not to pray? Is there any situation?
There are situations where Muslims may not pray.
Okay.
For example, if a Muslim is sick to the extent that he has lost consciousness,
okay,
and the consciousness is for days, so during those periods, that Muslim is not, prayer is not compulsory for that Muslim. Or if a Muslim goes mad during that period of madness, is not to observe prayers. Okay. Or somebody who has not attained the age of puberty, has not attained 15 years as a male or a female, then though such a person is recommended to be praying so that prayer can be, he can be familiar with prayers, but it's not compulsory for that individual. And again, a woman who is experiencing menstruation does not pray. And when the menstruation is over, she does not make up. A woman who is experiencing postnatal bleeding does not pray. And when that bleeding is over, she does not make up. But a woman who is experiencing menstruation and postnatal bleeding, if she does not observe fasting, when fasting is over, she's going to make that one up.
So I'm listening. I thought you make mention of when you are on the sick bed.
When you are on the sick bed, so long as you are still conscious, you are still aware of your state, you have to pray, irrespective of your state. If you cannot stand up, you can lie down praying. If you can stand up, you stand up and pray. Even if you cannot even stand up, you can only move your eyes. Use your eyes to pray. Even if it's just within your mind alone, you must pray, so long as you are conscious of your state.
Well, this is how important Salah is.
Yes.
La ilaha illallah. Yeah, Amir, my last question is, maybe you forgot making Asri, and you've made Maghrib and Isha. By then you remembered. What are you supposed to do?
Alhamdulillah. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala in His infinite mercy has forgiving us
Okay.
whatever error we commit due to forgetfulness or due to error that is not deliberate.
Okay.
Because he says in the Quran, رَبَّنَا لَا تُؤَاخِذْنَا إِن نَسِينَا أَوْ أَخْطَأْنَا. So whatever we do that is an error or that is due to forgetfulness, we are not held responsible. So if you forget and you do not observe Zuhur or Asri, you see which? Asri. Now it's forgetfulness. And you do not observe Asri, and you do not come to your mind, you do not remember until you have observed Maghrib and Isha. Now the moment you remember, that is when your Asri is due. You pray immediately. Allah will not hold you responsible, and you are not going to pay the Maghrib and Isha that you have paid before. You are not going to pay that. Because the Prophet says that إِذَا نَامَ أَحَدُكُمْ عَنِ الصَّلَاةِ أَوْ نَسِيَ فَلْيُصَلِّهَا إِذَا ذَكَرَهَا. When one of you sleeps, and because of that he misses Salah because of sleeping, or he misses because of forgetfulness, let him observe that Salah the moment he remembers it. So it is that Salah to remember, is that one alone that you observe. The moment you remember, that is when your own time of that Salah becomes due. That is when Allah will start holding you responsible.
Jazakallah khair, ya Amir. So may Allah make it easy for us to observe our prayer.
Amin.
This is how important Salah is to the life of a Muslim.
Now,
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.